Hey guys, so I just want to show you this really cool chapter cover from chapter 381. This is so hilarious, right? Because we have Gon, Killua, and Leorio making just the funniest comments ever, right? And this is such a huge meme by Togashi. We have Leorio saying more page time, which he could get because he is on the Black Whale 1, and we just seen him with the whole Halkenberg incident. So hopefully he'll be there with Karapika. And then unfortunately we have Gon and Killua saying, "Oh no, I can't use Nen," which sorry Gon. And then Killua saying, "Where am I right now?" Right? It really just sucks that we're probably not going to see these characters for the rest of the story, right? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be discussing who Hisoka's next opponent will be. I mean, obviously, it's probably going to be Bonolenov, and that fight, how I think it will probably go, is Hisoka is going to absolutely obliterate this guy, and you know, I feel bad because we barely got to see much from him, but he is getting a little bit of spotlight in this arc by disguising himself, and he's basically being Hisoka, right? Starting trouble with Tenri and some of his boys, right? But what I think will probably happen is Hisoka is going to catch up to Bonolenov and sneakily kill him, take him out very quickly, because it was stated by Bonolenov himself and Shizuku that their abilities aren't going to match well with Hisoka, right? And Hisoka, if you guys don't know, is much stronger now because of post-mortem Nen. I mean, I told you about the spoilers, but we need the context in order to even make this video to begin with, right? So, Hisoka's bungee gum is so OP now, it's so much stronger. He was able to restart his heart with the bungee gum. And it's really, once you get like stuck in the bungee gum, you can't release it. And we've seen that with Machi. And Hisoka was able to hold Machi off to take out Kortopi and Shalnark very easily too. Took them out so easy. I mean, granted, it was probably sneaky and quick, right? Because Hisoka is a very bloodthirsty murderer, so he's very quick with it. And he did state that he's going to start taking them out. He's done playing fair, right? Because in the fight with Crollo, Crollo fought so dirty in that fight. He was using all the surroundings to his advantage. He's using a bunch of other people's Nen abilities, which if it's in his ability with the skill hunter, sure he can do that. But Crollo did fight very dirty. And the war between the spiders and the Phantom Troupe is really coming to a head now. And it's going to be, I think, a main focus of the next few chapters that we're going to get. Probably not this batch, probably the next batch, because we did see Machi get referenced, and that's what I want to get to next, right? So, we did see Machi. Now, is she going to be encountering Hisoka, and will they fight, and who will win? I'm just going to get this started right now. Hisoka is taking out Machi, right? Not that one, obviously, but Machi isn't the strongest member of the Phantom Troupe. She is a very useful Nen ability and a very helpful one, right? She could stitch things up and, she could slice things off, right? She could slice your arm off with that, with her threads, right? But we already seen that Hisoka was able to kill her. He could have taken her out already. He just used her as a martyr. He's like, all right, go. No, a messenger, actually, right? He's like, go let them know that I'm not playing around no more. I'm coming for all of them, right? And I think that'll be the same thing. At first, I was thinking, I don't see that happening because of their history, right? Um, but this is Hunter x Hunter, and given the thing that just happened, it would make sense for Machi to want to get revenge on Hisoka, right? So he's not going to be remorseful at all. He's going to probably take both of these members out. Bonolenov, he's already cooked because of all the stuff he's already starting, and Machi is definitely on the chopping block as well. But I'm not saying it's a high possibility that she's going to get taken out by Hisoka. I'm not too sure how that's going to go, but we need to get prepared for a lot of these Phantom Troupe members to start getting taken out. Now, there is a third person that could be encountering Hisoka, and that person is Henry. And he actually is very pissed at Hisoka because of what Bonolenov did, right? Bonolenov took out his friend Lynch, I believe. I think that's her name. Or the other one. I can't remember the names. I'm so sorry. It was the two people. It was the girl and the boy. And he took out Lynch. Bonolenov, in Hisoka's body, took out Lynch. And Henring was very pissed about that. He's very, very pissed about that. So he's going after Hisoka. And that's why a lot of people speculate that he's also going to be going after Nobunaga, because they're kind of heading in the same path, right? Because Nobunaga turned around and didn't go with Phaeton and Vinx. So they might encounter each other. But I do kind of expect the OG Hisoka to run into Henry and they have a fight. And they actually have pretty similar net abilities now, because Henry has just, it's basically the same ability as Giorno from JoJo. And we did see in the chapter with Hisoka that Hisoka is able to use his bungee gum, made of the properties of both rubber and gum, to, in fact, regenerate limbs and fingers using texture surprise on top of that. So that is insanely broken, because any damage he takes, he is able to immediately recover it, right? With just a little bit of Nen. And that's kind of like unstoppable, right? And we've seen what happened with the post-mortem Nen. I'm not sure if he's able to do that again, but we know that Hisoka, given the experience he had with the fight against Crollo, that he's going to be pretty strong for this. And I did also suggest in the last video that maybe Hisoka will be able to help Kurapika in a fight or two, because Hisoka's about all the smoke, right? He might go after Saradnik if, Kurapika's there, and Kurapika's going to need the help. So, I mean, let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think about that? Do you think Hisoka would help Kurapika out? I mean, they have history. They've helped each other in Yorknu, right? Even though, Kurapika kind of did play Hisoka by making Crollo lose his Nen. That was pretty insane. So I'm not too sure. But maybe we'll even see Kurapika doing Hisoka a favor. We'll see. Maybe he wants to fight Gon again if Gon comes back in the story, right? Which, that's not going to happen at all. But anyways, guys, comment your thoughts in the comments below. I really want to interact with you guys and figure out who Hisoka is going after next. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. As always, guys, it's been SJ Benj. Peace.